The actor has made a lot of money, around $315 million, according to some estimates. But, as a longtime family friend told the Post, he's somewhat embarrassed about that. So after a string of misfortunes, he's made it his life's mission to spread the wealth. Stuntman. Keanu's infamous for his generosity, a Hollywood producer said, citing a story about the actor slipping a $20,000 bonus to a Matrix set builder after learning the crew member was struggling financially. Reeves also gave each of the 12 stuntmen in The Matrix Reloaded one of his personal favorites, a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Reeves gave the stunt actors Rolex Submariner watches with personal inscriptions on John Wick 4, which he recently shot in Paris and Berlin. "Trust me, stuntmen are dying to work with Keanu," a Hollywood production source said. Not just for the presents, it's because he takes them seriously and credits them with helping him succeed. Stuntmen and fight trainers are rare exceptions. The reason Keanu starred in 60 movies is that, in addition to audiences, directors, co-stars, and crews all love him, said one casting director who's worked with him. He is always prepared and on time. Considerate, communicative, and caring, there isn't a single person whose name he doesn't know or with whom he hasn't had a conversation. However, insiders say that his desire to share stems in part from having lost so much in his own life. River Phoenix, Reeves' best friend and My Own Private Idaho co-star, died of a drug overdose in 1993, leaving Reeves devastated. Jennifer Son. In 1999, his then-girlfriend Jennifer Son, an assistant to director David Lynch, gave birth to their daughter a month early, but the baby, named Ava, died. The grief was too much for the couple's relationship, and they split up soon after, only to reunite in 2001. Syme, 28, was reportedly depressed the night she drove her Jeep into a line of parked cars on April 1, 2001, in Los Angeles. She died instantly, and an investigation revealed that she was intoxicated at the time of the collision. As if Ava's death wasn't heartbreaking enough, he considered Jennifer his soulmate, a co-worker said of the actor. He had some very dark days following that. The tragedies in his life inspired Reeves to take on the role of the titular grieving assassin in the John Wick film series. He really related to that character, passionately motivated by loss. Of his father as a child, of River, of his child, of a woman he spent several years with, the casting director said. Keanu and his family. Samuel Reeves, the actor's father, abandoned the family when Reeves, who was raised mostly in Toronto, was a toddler. Samuel, who died in 2018, served 2 years of a 10-year sentence in prison for drug possession. While he was still alive, Reeves reportedly had little contact with his father. "The story with me and my father is pretty heavy," he told Rolling Stone at the time. "It's full of pain and woe, freaking loss, and all that nonsense." Keanu will always resent his late father, a family friend predicted. His early years were difficult. He'd always been afraid of his father's drug addiction. Reeves is very close to his mother, costume designer Patricia Taylor, and his 2 sisters. He bought her a home in Los Angeles before buying one for himself. Keanu and 2 of his sisters, Kim and Karina, are extremely close, a family friend said. He reportedly has no relationship with Emma, his father's half-sister. Kim was diagnosed with leukemia in 1991, prompting Reeves to allegedly donate millions to cancer charities, including auctioning off a date with himself in 2020 for Camp Rainbow Gold, a children's cancer organization. According to insiders, Reeves' refusal to settle down stems from decades of heartbreak. He's a true nomad, a source at Shadow Marmont said of Reeves. He didn't even buy a house until he was 40 years old. He stayed in hotels, mostly at the Shadow. He'd frequently wander around the hotel grounds, almost ghost-like. "It's too late," Reeves told Esquire in 2017. "I'm 52 years old. I'm not having any children." Friends say the actor, who has previously dated Mallrats star Claire Forlani and photographer Amanda de Cadenet, has found solace in his low-key relationship with artist Alexandra Grant, 48. Grant allegedly met Reeves at a birthday party he hosted for their mutual friend, film editor Janie Burgum, in 2009. After she illustrated some of his poetry, and they launched ex-artist's books to publish it as the book, An Ode to Happiness, Reeves and Grant became friends first, then business partners. They started dating in 2017. The fact that Alexander isn't jealous of his movie stardom makes Keanu relieved, said a mutual friend, despite the fact that Grant's paintings and sculptures have been shown throughout the United States and Europe. She obviously has her own life and a successful art career. She's graceful and dignified, a true class act. According to a family friend, the actor is a little embarrassed about how much money he has. Reeves, on the other hand, has made an effort to spread his good fortune. Keanu has given away a lot of money and done a lot more for people than most people will ever know. A family friend told the Washington Post, "He realizes how fortunate he is. He never takes any of this for granted, unlike many Hollywood megastars." Some say the actor is charitable because he has been through a lot in his life. Many consider Reeves to be one of Hollywood's most generous and kind-hearted stars, making it his mission to help others. That's all we had for today. Hope you enjoyed the show. If so, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Also, consider clicking the notification button so as to be notified when we drop our new videos. Bye. See you in the next video.